What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I've got a pretty good clip for you guys today. Sparks flew, as a matter of fact, in Congress. Oh, that's right. Republican congressman was yelling and screaming. They were going back and forth with the Secret Service acting director, Ronald Rowe. They were yelling at each other, screaming. Oh, it's great. But before we get into that clip, I need you guys to do me a favor right quick and smash that like button for me. I really need you guys' help. YouTube is not going to distribute my videos. They're not going to recommend my videos like they do other channels because this is harmful content. News is harmful for some reason. I don't know why, but it is what it is, so I need y'all's help. Subscribe to this channel, share this video anywhere and everywhere you can, and don't forget to smash that like button. But without any further ado, check this out, y'all.
Recognize this photo?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. Was that the remembrance of September 11th?
It was.
Was it in New York?
It was at Ground Zero.
Okay. Who is usually at an event like this closest to the President of the United States, security-wise?
The SAC of the detail.
Special agent in charge of the detail. Were you the special agent in charge of the detail that day?
Actually, let me address this. Could you please, staff, leave that? Oh, no, leave that one up with the circle around me. Thank you. So actually, Congressman, what you're not seeing is the SAC of the detail out of the picture's view. And that is the day where we remember the more than 3,000 people that have died on 9/11. I actually responded to Ground Zero. I was there going through the ashes of the World Trade Center. I was there at Fresh Kills.
I'm not asking you that. I'm asking you,
Congressman.
Were you the special agent in charge?
To show respect for a Secret Service member that died on 9/11.
Oh, that you're trying to be.
Do not invoke 9/11 for political purposes.
Oh, I'm not. I'm invoking this.
You are, sir.
Gentlemen,
and you are out of line.
I would like to ask him a question.
Please.
You are out of line, Congressman.
Don't try to bully me. I am an elected member of Congress, and I'm asking you a serious question, and you are playing politics.
I am a public servant who has served this nation, and
you won't answer the question.
On our country's darkest day.
Mr. Committee will come to order. Committee will come to order.
I'm asking you serious questions for the American people, and they're very simple. They're not trick questions. Were you the special agent in charge that day?
No, I wasn't. I was there representing the United States Secret Service, sir.
Mr. Fallon, your time's expired.
Did not affect protective operations.
You know why you were there? Because you wanted to be visible, because you are auditioning for this job.
I was there to pay respect for a fallen member of this agency.
You endangered President
out of line,
Biden's
Congressman.
Vice President Harris's life because you put those agents out of position.
Mr.
Did you have a radio with you?
Mr. Fallon, your time has expired.
Did you have a weapon?
Mr.
I did, sir, and you are out of line.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
Yes, sir.
Please.
All right. And we are back in order now. We are back in order now.
Okay, so Congressman Fallon right there is highly pissed. And look, I can see why when you see what's actually going on here. So what Ronald Rowe did, right? You see him in the background of that picture. And what Congressman right there is asking him is, why the hell were you there? It's like he's auditioning for some job or something, thinking Kamala Harris is going to win. Y'all remember when that photo was taken? It was a remembrance. It was back in September, right? He's asking him, why the hell you were there? Right? He's in charge of the Secret Service. Why is he not doing his job when he's supposed to be doing it? Right? Why is the SAC not standing right next to Joe Biden? Why are they not protecting the protectees, for crying out loud? And then he invokes, right, what pisses him off, he invokes 9/11, says, I was there at Ground Zero. That's when sparks start to fly, of course. And then he wants to say that the congressman is invoking 9/11 for politics when that's exactly what he just did. And that's something I can't stand about these bureaucrats. And that is something that I hope this Trump administration cleans these scumbags out of our federal government, because I can't stand crap like this, man. These people think they're above the law. They think they're above everybody else. They can just come into these congressional committee hearings, which is oversight by the people of this country, and they think they can just not answer questions and just brush everything off or invoke politics for this or for that or for whatever. And it aggravates me to no end. These people think they're better than everybody else. Or at least that's the air that they give off, that they're better than everybody else. I don't have to answer your questions. The people aren't in charge of me. The president is in charge of me, not you. So you sit down and you shut up. And he's like, no, you're not going to bully me. You're going to answer this damn question. He got pissed, and that pisses me off. I'm pissed because that's exactly what it seems like they're doing here. It seems like he was there for an audition. He's there for a photo op. He's there because he's playing politics. And then he's going to invoke 9/11. Oh, come on, get out of here. Shut up with that garbage. Shut your mouth. Sit down. You're fired, as a matter of fact, because you're about to be fired. Outright, he's about to be gone. Glad. I'm so glad for that because they have failed. They have utterly failed their job. They almost got President Trump unalived, as a matter of fact. He is very, very lucky to be here because of their failures. Their failures. They failed to secure that building, knowing damn good and well that they should have secured that building. It is absurd that that was allowed to take place. Once again, now I brushed off the second attempt, right? I made a video on it talking about, no, they did their job. They saw the guy. They were scouting ahead. But you know what? When you sit back and you think about everything that went on, right? Trump wanted to just, out of nowhere, wanted to go play golf. Or at least that's what the news was reporting at the time. But come to find out, no, that was a scheduled game. So the fact that they allowed that guy to get there, just sitting there, they didn't scout further ahead than they were because Trump was very close to a second assassin, as a matter of fact. But that first one just blows everything else out of the water. You know, all the malfeasance that went on. All the, oh no, it's okay. They see a guy walking around with a rangefinder. Oh no, it's okay. You know, 3 hours beforehand, they allowed the guy to fly a drone around. An hour beforehand. Like, are these people insane? Are they seriously insane? Knowing that building should have been within the secure perimeter. If not, put up a flag. Put something up to block that building. Right? These are common sense ideas that we can all just look at the situation. Sure, Monday morning quarterback, but somebody who doesn't normally work in the Secret Service can look at this entire situation and say, why wasn't that protected? Right? They had these giant American flags they had hanging up in the background. They could have had some blocking the view from that building. Now, a lot of the evidence around this thing just, once again, these people are playing politics. We saw the guy running across the top of the building, and nobody did anything about all that. Nothing whatsoever. It's absurd. And then this guy wants to get up there in front of America and invoke 9/11 to say, you don't tell me what to do. You don't ask my intentions here. No, dude, I'm sorry. That's not how a government of, for, and by the people works. That is not how this works. You are going to be held accountable, as a matter of fact, for your failures. Don't try to play politics with this garbage. Man, it just aggravated me to no end when I saw that clip. I'm like, you know, at first, before reading into it, actually paying attention to what was going on, I'm like, why the hell did Congressman Fallon right there get so aggravated about that? And I had to go back and I was actually listening to what he's saying. And man, it aggravated me to no end. Aggravated me to no end. Because obviously what he was trying to do there was play politics. He was, like Congressman said, was auditioning for the job because he wants to stay as the director of the Secret Service. That's not going to happen. That's definitely not going to happen now. That might have happened if Kamala Harris won. And that's what this is all about. That's why he was there. He should have been on duty. And if he should have been on duty, that means he should have been back at the office. Right? Not at Ground Zero in New York on 9/11 of all days. Right? They had the sergeant, whoever's in charge, the SAC guy, was right there off camera. So I'm sure Trump's was right there off camera as well. So why was he there? What was he actually doing there? And that's what the congressman was trying to find out. And he refused to answer that question. This is so aggravating to me. So aggravating. It's been nothing but that with this Biden administration. Alejandro Mayorkas would get up there and lie through his freaking teeth to everybody. Every single time he came in front of Congress, nothing but lies. Nothing but untruth. Just lying, manipulating the facts, manipulating the statistics, manipulating everything. And he got impeached for it, as a matter of fact. And what do the Democrats do? Oh no, he's on our side. We're not going to take up this impeachment. That would be like you finding enough evidence to indict somebody. You go to the grand jury, you get your indictment, and then the DA says, oh, we're just going to put this off on the back burner. What? So you're not going to do your job. That is their job. They are playing politics, and that is something that needs to change in this country. We need to stop playing partisan politics like this. All right? We get a contempt of Congress charge against the Attorney General, Merrick Garland. Sorry, it took me a second to get that out. And what does the DOJ do? Nothing. They throw it away, ball it up, and throw it away. When we had Peter Navarro and Steve Bannon both serve 4 months in prison for pretty much the exact same thing. You know, they defied January 6th committee subpoenas. Donald Trump had asserted executive privilege over all of that. Right? The exact same situation as Merrick Garland. It just blows my mind, the partisan politics they are playing. And then, you know, Joe Biden wants to put out a tweet talking about no one is above the law. Yeah, well, except for Merrick Garland, Hunter Biden, of all people. Like, except for Democrats. No one else is above the law. Yeah, shut your mouth. The American people are not idiots. We can see what's going on here. And we can see that you guys up in Washington, D.C., y'all are playing games. It goes for Republicans as well. Because we've got way too many establishment Republicans that we really need to get rid of these people. We need to get rid of these establishment, right? We want to make a new establishment. Of course, then we're going to have problems with that establishment. 10, 15 years down the road, we're going to have to clean house again, but you get it, right? The old guard, the old neocons, which they are now. The warmongering Republican Party, the old Republican Party needs to go away. They need to go bye-bye. The Democrats are currently in a civil war status. They need to go through their own MAGA movement to go through the Democrat Party, right? As a matter of fact, because they need to get some of these extreme elements out of their party. They need to get some of this establishment element out of their party. Get back to your roots. Get back to the populism. Getting back to the interests of the American voter, the people that go to the polls and vote for your candidates. You need to get back into voting for these people, sucking up to the American people instead of sucking up to the lobby interests in this country. It's absurd, and these people think they're above everybody else and they can just go up there and do whatever the hell they want. Who cares about the American people? Well, you know what? This government was set up of, for, and by the people, and we refuse to relinquish our control over it. You do not control us. We control you. You are a servant, public servant. You do not tell us what to do. If we ask you a question, you answer that damn question, or you're going to be fired. These people, man, I swear. It just blows my mind. This Biden administration has been the worst, the absolute worst when it comes to oversight, the absolute worst on judicial situations. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble getting those words out. All the lawfare coming from the Biden administration, suing for this and suing for that for no reason. Texas makes a law. What does the Biden administration do? They sue to stop them from doing it. Missouri makes a law. What do? Sue them to stop them from doing it. I thought we had the 17th Amendment up in this. I think it's the 17th Amendment. Sorry if I got that wrong. I thought we had states' rights. I thought states had autonomy. Why is the federal government suing a state for making its own laws? Once again, this government is of, for, and by the people. The federal government needs to get its nose from where it does not belong. And that's all I got for this one, y'all. I think I had a news article for you guys, but I had to get that rant out of the way. That clip, like when I watched it the second time, I listened closely to what that guy was saying at first, because first time I watched it, I was driving in my car and I wasn't really paying attention to the video. I was just listening, kind of. And the second time, when I went to watch it, right before I clicked record on this video, I watched it again. I'm like, holy crap, this changes the entire dynamic. I was just going to show you the fireworks of the Secret Service acting director yelling at a congressman and him yelling back and forth, right? But then I listened to what he was saying. Thought about it for a second. I'm like, oh no, this is crazy. Really, I had no intentions on making this entire video just me ranting about the government. No intentions on that. I had an article, as a matter of fact, I'll show you the headline right quick. It was just BS. It's a slow news day, y'all. Honestly, it's a really slow news day. Trump's cabinet choices are dreadful. Why are so many Democrats in Congress quiet? Yeah, I'll tell you why that is. I can explain that one right fast. It's because the American people spoke. And Democrats finally understand they are on the wrong side of history. You need to let this mandate go through. You need to stop with all your opposition BS. You need to let this go through and do your job. You're there for the interests of the American people. And the American people just spoke to you and said, we don't like your politics. We're going with the other guy. That's what they said. So sit down, shut up, buckle up, and just get ready for some cleanup of this federal government, y'all. Get ready to clean house. It's not going to be perfect. He's going to do stuff we're not going to like, y'all. Most definitely. And it's not going to be complete. I ain't going to lie. Even if it's just 5%, that's 5% better than it was yesterday. Right? Even if they just get a little bit cleaned up. You know, out of anything else, I would love to see getting the lobby interests out of Congress. God, that would clean up Congress so good. Man, that would do the dang job right there. That would clean up Congress like nothing else. Who cares if they do insider trading at that point? If they are voting in the interests of the American people, I could care less that they're enriching themselves. Who cares, right? Good luck, good job, whatever. Although, it's still kind of underhanded that they do that. But, considering they don't care about their constituents and they're enriching themselves on the backs of their constituents, yeah, that's not good. That's not good. That's one of those popular ideas out there that people always get behind. You hear that and you're like, oh, but they do insider trading. It's not really, but it kind of is. It's kind of riding the line right there between insider trading because, they write up legislation that's going to affect this industry and then, they're going to go and buy stocks in that industry. Well, you never know. The company they buy stocks in might go under. They might make some bad decisions. So it's not a guarantee. It's not exactly insider trading, but it's pretty close to insider trading, y'all. It's pretty close to it. But once again, at the same time, if we just follow these people's, their stock market trades, what they buy, what they sell, we'll do good. So if we can follow their lead, hey, keep on doing that because, whenever I get some money to invest in the stock market, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow these people, and any investments they make, I'm going to make those same investments. Yep. If they sell, I'm going to sell. As a matter of fact. So, yeah, go ahead and keep doing that because I tend to get my retirement based upon that. But I've rambled on for long enough, y'all. I'm sorry about that, you know. But that's all I got for this one. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about all this down in the comments section. Does this not just aggravate you? Watch that clip again. Start the video over and go watch that guy. Listen to what he's saying there. And it'll tick you the hell off. I can almost assure you of that. But that's all I got. I want to thank everybody for watching. And hang on. Don't forget to smash that like button for me, y'all. Don't forget to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And share this video anywhere and everywhere you can, y'all. But y'all have a good one. That's all I got. Y'all stay logical. Peace.